was utter chaos. There was smoke everywhere. You could barely see what you were doing. People were panicking. People were crying. It really looked like an absolute war scene.
I freaked out. I gave my family a call to say, listen, I don't know where this is going to end up. I think we were all emotional because we lost our brother Brad the day before. And we pushed it, and we took the vehicle that wasn't ours, and we tested to see if it was safe for the other guys to come through. And obviously it was the biggest mistake because it was not safe at all. You know, the flames were pretty much wrapped around the vehicle. We couldn't see where we were going. And when we popped out the other side, it felt like we had just arrived at heaven, I promise you.
Of Plettenberg Bay have started to evacuate as a blaze that devastated parts of Knysna have moved to the neighbouring seaside town. Overnight in Knysna, up to 10,000 people had to be evacuated from their homes.
Ready firing Peter, that's not a ball.
I'm born here, and it's just nothing ever has happened like this in the history of Knysna.
That day, man, like it was a horrible day. Like I was watching a movie.
When we got to the turn off of Buffalo Bay, it was literally like driving into the gates of hell. There was fire wherever you looked. There were massive flames.
There was a huge plume of black smoke heading over my house, so rushed back with the children, and we did the classic thing of, you know, running into your house. What do you take?
I don't think any of us were prepared for this. It went on for days and days. As soon as we thought it was going to be calm, it caught us again.
Can't go back to Plett. All the traffic coming, jumping the highway behind us. Can't go back to the N2. So here we sit now and see what happens.
People saying, no, it's gone, because it looked like it was. But I could hear someone screaming for help, and we swam through the river. We came up this deck that I'm on now, and we saw that there was fire all around the pool and the house. And yeah, I was quite amazed, but my dad was here. He was the guy screaming for help.
And that was it. Then we were out through the one access road, and the fire came down where we had been, and this is our house now.
It was one of the nastiest fires that I've done in the 8 years I've been fighting fires. It's just been horrific, and we've got a lot of cleaning up to do. As you know, we lost a brother.
His memory will go on through our town, through other towns. That is what we're going to build for Brad and for every one of these guys in the back rows, our brothers. Strong as guys.
I started off just evacuating and ended up fighting fires. I just couldn't bear to be at home knowing that there was other people out there working throughout the night.
Guys, this guy's freaking rock star legend. Check this.
Running short of pipe, and it's burning quite bad into a not burnt area. We can check that out.
The last week's been crazy for all of us. It's quite hard to explain what it's been like.
You know, you kind of have those points in your life where you either have to sit back and Facebook about it or stand up and do something. So we decided we're going to stand up and do something. We are going to assist where we can, make up packages where we can, try and just assist the people that aren't coming right at the depots.
everywhere where there were fire, people were helping. Like they lost their place like 5 minutes ago and they're running to go help another guy because they just know we can't lose more, we can't lose anymore.
Then I pain my hand, I pain here, but we help them a lot. The community here as people of Plettenberg Bay and the council, we help each other.
Feel like the world has been pulled out from underneath you. And your home is your hearth, is your base. It is what gives you stability and security. And we were held aloft by the people of this town.
We opened up our doors. We cancelled bookings coming in. We allowed people in the conference rooms. We harboured people from areas outside Karatra. We had people from Brenton. We had people from Pazula.
You know, we want to do something. So he organised what we call a bakkie saki. It's a 1,000-litre tank in the back of a Toyota bakkie with a pump, and we went to go fight our own fires.
We had a huge influx of donations, huge, generous people.
So we just wanted to help them, know that people are looking out for them and they know that they can come here.
We've come together here at the CrossFit box at Knysna Plett in honour of Bradley, who's our firefighter who we unfortunately lost in the fire.
All the proceeds from today will be going to Ian Barnard and his family.
There was no social standing, there was no financial differences, it was just one massive community, one massive effort.
To me has been so much more and so much bigger than the actual fire is what's basically risen from its ashes.
In the city I
Now the races we're trying to pull apart, but with the fire here, we see now everybody, that fibre is coming back. People want to help each other, they want to be there for one another.
I've experienced humanitarianism and love on a level that I actually didn't know existed. And it really has restored my faith in what is possible for us to create in this world.
And what is strange is a devastating thing like a fire would create an environment where it brings people back together.
The coming together, the teamwork that took place within the civilian world, and the way these guys really, strangers became friends. Strangers became friends, man. It was